And we meet again. Happy Saturday, everybody. What is going on? My name is Brendan, coming at you live from Atlas Stationers in Chicago. We are going to bring to you one of the biggest virtual takeovers today, right now. We're going to go over 4 different brands, maybe 5 if we're lucky. We'll see what the heck happens. But I hope you all are doing well. As always, we have an agenda for today. We've got a lot of pens. Let me show you the quick setup real quick. Check that out. Woo, woo, woo. Lots of killer stuff today. So we've got our agenda. I'm going to be bringing Carrie on with Kenro, otherwise known as Fountain Pen Day. He will be joining shortly. And before we begin, I want to make a few announcements. First off, we did just put a lot of puzzles, games, toys on our website, all at 20% off. Same with the holiday cards, so make sure you check it out, atlasstationers.com. I highly encourage that you consider placing your orders sooner rather than later, just because shipping could be backed up with USPS or UPS, FedEx. To try to negate that or kind of compensate, we actually did upload a few different shipping options. You can pay to upgrade to UPS. You can pay to upgrade to second day air. That way you have the option to try to get your packages as soon as possible and get your products before the holiday season. But without further ado, we are going to bring on one of the biggest pen legends in the industry. His name is Carrie with Kenro. Here we go. My man.
What's going on? Oh, do we match?
Oh, we sure
Almost?
did. Carrie,
Oh,
we've matched almost every video. Hey, thank you for putting on the mask. I really appreciate that. I love it when people do that. We're actually closed today, so the Saturday events are the one days where I don't have to wear the mask, so I can actually breathe fluently, you know?
Yeah, I know it's weird being in the office without it. It's like, wow, what's going on? Oh, I'm not doing this, you know?
It feels abnormal not to wear the mask.
Yeah, it's been so long. It's crazy, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, oh my goodness, Carrie, I think almost every event we've matched. I know the previous few, we both wore Esterbrook shirts, so this is a little wild. It's a little weird.
I forgot about that. That's right. We showed up. We both had the same shirt on.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it. But how the heck you doing?
Good, good. Things are, here, you can see it's a rainy day out here today. And
Yeah.
I wanted to have everything available for everybody. So we're doing great. I came to the office. I wanted to, I got the setup going. We got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots to talk about. So hopefully everything is going to be smooth. We're going to have fun. And I think the most important thing, we'll say this again when more people are on. I think we have 30 people now. But if you have questions, Brendan's going to field them for me. If you want to see something, ask. If you want a close-up, you want to have a question about how a particular pen works, let's get through it. Let's show you the details that you really want to see. We're also going to talk about what's available, like he said, right now, things, because we're the distributor for Aurora, Montegrappa, Esterbrook, and ystudio. We'll go over exactly what's in stock right now, what we can make sure is shipped out on Monday, and you will have it for Christmas.
Exactly. As I was just discussing, it's crucial that you get your orders in as soon as possible. I know a lot of news media outlets were suggesting like December 15th, 16th as kind of the last date to get your orders in, but the sooner the better. Things are going to be backed up, so awesome. Hey, Carrie, if we weren't twinning close enough, how about now?
Oh, there you go. There you go. But you know what the break? You can put them on and not fog them up.
Exactly. It's a great feeling, so I love it.
Man.
Perfect. Carrie, real quick, I would like to announce with every show, we do a huge exclusive promotion. For today's promotion, we've got some information on our website in regards to it. We're going to be offering a nice discount code for you. If you would like the discount code, please send us a direct message, and we will get you that code so you can apply it to our website. So without further ado, Carrie, do you have that package I sent you, I think, over the summer?
Here we go. So the last time we went through this did not arrive in time. I have no idea what it is. You know, part of getting older is you get more patient with things. So I didn't do what I would have done as an only child back in the day and figured out a way to cut it open. So I haven't opened this. I have no idea what's in it.
Okay, so so everyone listening, I sent Carrie that package over the summer back in July. Carrie was actually the first one we did the virtual takeovers with, but unfortunately the package did not make it to him. So the idea was to have him open it live on camera, and there's a big surprise. I got a great segment coming up. So, Carrie, why don't you tear that thing open and show me what it is?
Oh, boy. Let's see. Oh, he made it so I couldn't cheat. You see? He thinks like I think.
I forgot I did that, low key.
Do not open.
There you go. I figured you might get a little antsy. Look at that postcard.
Dude, yes, love these postcards. I think awesome idea.
Excellent,
right.
excellent. Carrie, before you open, actually, real quick, hold on.
Yep.
Sneak peek. We actually have a new postcard coming out. This is the first time we will actually show it.
Cool.
Sneak peek, Carrie. Real quick. It's coming out hopefully the next week or so. Check that out.
Oh, wow.
Sneak peek. That's it
That's
right there.
sick.
Beautiful, beautiful. So that's all we're getting right there. You got to order to get one. So, good luck to all
Well
you.
done, man.
All right, let's see it. What's in that package?
All right. Let's see. Oh, boy. Is this something I'm going to have to wear? No? Oh, dude, really?
Let's go. What is it? The mustachio.
The mustache.
Perfect. Perfect. So, Carrie, the idea I had was I got mine right here. So the idea is I want to play a quick game with you. And loser has to wear the mustache for the entire video. It'll stick on.
With all the screenshots, you know what's going to happen.
Hey, listen, man. We're trying to become pen legends and memes, brother. That's what we're doing here. So with your consent, if you would like, maybe I'll purposely take you out.
Because I'm going to say no live. Okay.
That's why I wanted to do it
All
live.
right.
That's the whole idea. We put you on the spot. You can't say no. So here is the game, Carrie. You should beat me. You should beat me here. If you don't, then I might have to take your job. You ready? This is the game.
Yeah.
We are going to take turns naming off different pen models from the brands you carry, okay? Whoever stumbles first, says a duplicate, or kind of, I don't know, just draws a blank, has to wear a mustache of your choice for the rest of the video.
Okay.
Does that sound good? And the rules are any pen brand you carry. So it could be Esterbrook, Aurora, Montegrappa. I don't know much about the ystudio, but ystudio and Lachlan. All right.
Okay.
You can do pen. You can do pen model, or do you want to do pen finish too? Do you want to count pen model as one?
Yeah, we'll end up going on forever because we're a couple of pen nerds. So I have a feeling it's going to go further.
Okay. All right. So pen model. Do you want to start off, or you want me to start off?
You get first dibs.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Aurora Optima.
Montegrappa Fortuna.
Esterbrook Esti.
Esterbrook Camden.
Oh, Aurora Ypsilon.
Aurora Optima.
Oh, I already said it, brother. That's it.
Oh, if I duplicate, I lose?
That was the first one I said. Yeah.
So if I duplicate, I lose?
If you duplicate, you lose. You want to give it
Oh,
one more run?
of course I was going to lose.
That could have been the warm-up round. You either got to throw that stash on now or it's the warm-up round. You let me know, brother.
Oh, man. No. Fair is fair. I don't play like that. All right.
What a good sport. I love it, kid.
All right.
I love it, man.
Oh, my God. Thank God I'm showing pens.
And, I figured you're going to have that camera set up, getting you right there in the face. You're not going to angle it downwards, but
now I'm going to look like
history.
I'm going to look like who's the big mustache guy out there? We can talk about another brand for 2 seconds.
John Lane.
Yeah, John Lane.
John Lane. Dude, you look like an Italian guy, an Italian mobster. I love it.
Really? I'm from
Actually
New York.
good.
Hey, how you doing? You got coffee? I got coffee over here. All right.
We need to get you a top hat.
It's not sticking.
It's okay.
All right. Now that I look ridiculous.
Let it ride for as long as possible. They don't stick too long, so it's all good if it falls off. Just out of a great spirit. I hope people get the screenshot of me laughing at you. Ha 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 ha. All right.
All right, brother.
If you're ready, let's jump into the pens. So we've got a great show for everybody. We're going to be talking about a few different brands that you represent. For those of you who don't know, Carrie is Fountain Pen Day. He's one of the biggest pen legends in the game, knows everything about pens that you could possibly imagine. Carrie, it's great to have you on, as always. I know you're one of our homies out here in the game, so we really appreciate it.
Happy to be here. Love being here. I just wish we were there together.
Exactly. Hey, hopefully in the spring, maybe summer. So we'll see what the heck happens in the world. But you know, let's jump into Esterbrook. I know that's
All
your
right.
guys' prized possession brands. Two massive releases that just came out: the Esterbrook SD, the Rocky Top, and the Peacock. If you'd like to explain a little bit
Yep.
about the design, how it works, how it happens, and just overall the product.
All right, let's get into it. Let's do what everyone likes, and that's show them the pen. So this one is the Peacock. And when we design these pens, obviously, well, design the pen. This is in the oversized. It comes in the oversized as well as the regular size this time around. And this is the first time we're putting it in the regular size. These materials we got to actually develop. And Brian Hulser, who's our vice president, he and I went down to North Carolina in the middle of the pandemic and got to hang out with Tim Mckenzie. Safety precautions, of course. NDNA signed, of course. And we got to actually mix up these materials, and we came out with these. So we're really, really not just like excited, but super proud because we got to, you know, be part of the whole process and come out with it.
Sure, absolutely.
And this is all, for those who aren't familiar, this is Tim Mckenzie's diamond cast material. So he blends them all and actually adds diamond dust into the blend so that you get this incredible like sheen and shine and sparkle to it. And it just brings the material to a new depth and alive.
So if you said how many, I'm sorry for asking you to repeat, but how many of each units did you do like per size? Like, is there X amount of rollers, regular?
Trying to remember,
oversized?
there were, if I remember correctly, it was 50 of each of the roller, meaning 50 each color. They all come in only gold trim. So when I give you these numbers, remember, so Rocky Top, there's 50 gold, there's 50 rollerball, 200 oversized, 250 regular size.
Wow,
and that's the same for the Peacock. So it was, you know, it's not an easy process, and polishing these to a beautiful mirror finish is not, you know, it doesn't happen overnight, and this took a long, long time to do. And you can see like the difference in the material, that it's a hand blend, because your material, like the one you have, they're all different. That one has more of a white pattern into it. This one is more blended in and through.
Wow, these are gorgeous. I'm not going to lie. This is one of the sexiest pens to come out this year. These are incredible. Did you guys know? So talk to me about like the process. Do you guys have the materials in mind and then you kind of go for the theme?
No.
Or do you think of a theme first and then you have the material?
No, we thought about colors, you know, and like with the boxes too. We came up with colors we thought blended well together and would look good. And you don't know what it is until you do it. So when we were there, we literally blended colors in the mixture, let them cure. He made them into rods. We came back the next day, pulled the rods through the process, and saw how they looked. You have no idea what it will look like. And after that is when we came up with, what does it remind you of? So Rocky Top reminded us of like the Rocky Mountains, you know, in Tennessee and all that. And so we came up with the story. And then actually this is my man, Brian Hulser, box design.
Yeah, that's cool. When you guys were
100%.
taking photos of them, man, like kind of teasing when you had all the sleeves flat, I was like, woo.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. And you know what? The best part is knowing that each pen is unique and people really embrace them. You know, they love the story, they love the material, they love the collaboration that we did. And it shows because there's pretty much nothing left here. So
good.
Those who want them really, 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 truly, you know, it's not about selling them. It's about making sure that the fans and the fanatics get them. Don't wait because they're gone. We get calls all the time.
Terry, before these even arrived in our shop, you know, during kind of the pre-order phase or the submitting our orders, I texted you like 6 separate times. I'm like, dude, I need more.
Yeah.
I need more. These are just so gorgeous. And, you know, I think it's really cool. And, you know, I praise you guys and Kenro all the time. I think it's really cool how thought out your ideas are, the process behind it. And you guys don't rush things. And I think it really shows with the quality of the design, the quality of the products. And it truly makes the people purchasing these products feel like they are a part of that process. And that's pretty rare in any industry, man.
Yeah, well, we try to do that. You know, we want to have a story behind the pen. You don't, you know, it's not just, we want the whole experience, you know, and people to be able to really relate and, you know, have a relationship with the pen, if you will. As corny as that may sound or weird, but, you know, you want to write with a pen and think about you know, the time that you got it, or what made you get it, or what it reminds you of.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed. And real quick, I mean, you guys revived Esterbrook back in 2018, was it correct?
correct.
So the amount that you guys have accomplished already in 2 or 3 years, whenever the process started, is unbelievable. I mean, my goodness, you guys are just killing it. So
Thanks.
that's incredible. And actually, before we continue on, Carrie, I forgot to mention that we got our stamps in, our Esterbrook stamps, which we will actually be giving away as a gift with purchase for any Esterbrook pen purchase you make.
Yeah. We worked on these for a while to get this done, and took an old Esterbrook seal, if you will, stamp that they've had, you know, the steel pens, and, you know, put our little bit on there, and it's now a stamp. So you can
That's
just
awesome.
ink pad and stamp. Everyone who does these knows what they're about. And it was just something different and something nostalgic. And, you know, we're trying to continue to do that. You know, it's something where we want to represent the brand correct, you know, as correct as we can in a modern day. And, you know, that's part of, like, when we talk about the line, you know, when we came out with the JR, you know, it's a modern version of the old J. You know, what we feel they would have done today. What would the company Esterbrook do if they had never gone out of business? So, you know, we want to do things that are fun and keep people engaged and feel like, you know, the brand is alive and listening to the people that are buying the pens, instead of us just saying, here's a pen, go buy it and be done. We want to have more depth than that.
Absolutely. So again, you will receive one of these until supplies run out with any Esterbrook pen purchase you make today. And Carrie, real quick as well, I do have 2 washi tape sets left. So actually, these will be either on a first come first serve. If you purchase an Esterbrook pen and you DM us that you want it, or I'm just going to throw them in a random order. I'm going to throw them in 2 random orders who order a pen. And Carrie, I see you've got the Nook there.
Yeah. These are great. These really were a lot of fun, being able to redesign these. You know, we came out with a design that sold out fairly quickly, really accepted. And we wanted to come out with another version that was, you know, we take the comments that people tell us, you know, oh, I wish it opened on the bottom, and then I could have it completely open. I wish it had a little, you know, string in there so that when I put the pen in, it would hold it in place, you know, and just make sure that it didn't rattle around. Making the bottom cushion that's inside a little bit softer, and having a quick snap. We also put our logo, the Eternity logo, on the snap button now. We kept the branding, like the branding right here, like up there. You see it says Esterbrook, but again, we didn't do that in bright red. You know, it's in it's soft, darker brown that complements the case, but it's not in your face. And over branding is something we've tried to make sure that we didn't do. We wanted the products to speak for themselves.
Agreed. And it's all about finding that perfect balance, which you guys have clearly done. And, you know, the differences between this Nook and the previous Nook you guys did, this feels so much more modern. It feels like a modern day pen case. And I know it's gotten great responses in the industry. So kudos to you guys. So yeah, you got the single, a double, 3, 6, 12?
Yes, correct. That's correct. And they all work the same way. Quick snap. And they're still hard-sided and hard bottoms, so that they're good. You can put them in your backpack. Made the top a little bit softer, a little more pliable. And again, you know, more cushion in the bottom, and the strings, you know, the little, and they're elastic, these strings, so that they will just hold your pen, but not prevent you from taking it back out. And it will hold a large pen. You know, this is the oversized SD. Slides right in. Oops.
Oh, that's a perfect fit.
And you're done. And doesn't rattle around. So
it's
everything
secured.
is nice. Yeah.
Wow. So can we expect these to be in the marketplace for quite some time, or are there plans? Is the Nook series going to, or the collection, is it going to be like a new design every couple years, or is it kind of until Kenro and Esterbrook are completely satisfied?
We're never satisfied.
I love it. That's the greatest.
We will push the boundaries of what we're doing every single day to the max. That being said, on a less serious note, new designs, new colors, maybe.
Oh yeah.
New color schemes, maybe. We have a lot. Let me tell you, with Esterbrook, we are having the time of our lives, and we have a lot of stuff in the works. It just takes time, unfortunately, but super exciting. I mean, really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. You and I are going to be going live more and more as more stuff comes out so that I can share it.
Hey, that's the star power right there. You know, we both love being in the spotlight, so I love it. I love it. As always, if you guys, if you guys want a Chicago idea, in your manufacturing process, hit me up. You know where to find me at, baby.
Pizza and beer, man. That's all it takes.
Pizza and beer. It doesn't get much better than that. So, cool. Carrie, let's move along to the Mars Chinos and the JR Pocket Pens. I know those were some of the newer releases too before the Peacock and Rocky Top. So
yeah. So the maraschino, you have some left, correct?
I sure do. Yeah, let me show that good stuff.
We had a couple of retailers like you that you had them out there, but you kind of held them back a little bit because we knew as well as you once we released it that they would have been perfect for Christmas, but they evaporated in like 3 days or something. I mean, it was like less than a week.
That's crazy, dude. That's how you guys are killing it. I remember. I was asking you for a few more oversized, and you're like, hey, I've got like 3 more, and I just took them all. There's no way we can miss out on these. And, it's one of these things where these pens are so great and great for the holidays, especially this color, but just the quality is just unmatched. So year round, these are perfect. Everyone's got to treat themselves, Carrie, not just in holiday season.
Yeah.
And make sure you grab them before they're gone.
Listen, and the story. I mean, we try and come out with materials that are aesthetically pleasing. We try and have the classic colors as well. If they want just black, if they want a little bit larger in the oversized, we did that. We always offer both trims. The Rocky Top, these special editions, we only did in gold. But on these editions, we try and make sure we have both trims to satisfy everybody. And as well as for those who don't, we always use number 6 Joe and nib in these. Extra fine, medium, broad, stub, and of course the journaler nib by Gina that we offer. And we made sure that when we got the converters, these are genuine Schmidt converters that are branded for us. So we know that everything works exactly how it should.
Beautiful.
And the cushion cap. You have your cushion closer where the cap seems like it sits and it's got a little spring from an inner cap that's inside, and that just keeps the nib wet so it won't dry out on you. So when you close it, you just give a little push down, turn to catch the threading, and that's it. Clip is a palladium stainless steel blend so that it keeps good retention, but pulls back enough that you can easily put it in your pocket in and out, but it won't unless you yank it back, of course. Come on, people. But it's made to be, we made these pens simple to use. And the only branding is on the nib, and right here, see, Esterbrook. But the rest of the pen speaks for itself. We don't need the brand to scream out and yell at you. Agreed.
And we have a few people asking about the journaler nib, of course, from Gina Colorino, Custom Nib Studio. First off, I do want to give her a shout out. I know I've been recommending a lot of our customers to her. Please go check out her website. She'll do any nib grind, or she'll work with you to get any nib grind done. I know Esterbrook has teamed up with them to produce the custom studio nib, the journaler nib. And Carrie, the only thing I want to say real quick is you can determine if it's a journaler nib because it'll have a little like silver Sharpie mark on the nib, like on the feed actually where it inserts. So do you want to talk about the nib real quick?
Yep. So she made what modeled it after a vintage nib from Esterbrook. It was a stub, and it was made for everyday writing. So it's a stub nib that's a medium width, which is like 0.7, I want to say 0.7, 0.8 width, where normal stub is 1.1. So the width is a little narrower, so you can use it every day. And basically, when you write with it, you're going to write like you always write, but it will naturally add flair to your letters. So you'll get line thickness, not a dramatic, but you'll get line thickness here and there on your downstrokes, and it just makes things look prettier. It makes your handwriting look better, which 99% of us out there want. FYI, I don't have one in front of me, but there will be a silver dot right here. Besides being able to tell, I mean, you'll be able to feel that the nib has a little bit more edge on it, but there will be a silver dot right here, as well as the card that you're going to get inside the box to help you determine if you swap nibs and things like that. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna open it. I'll show everybody real quick.
Yep. But that's the gist of it, to make sure that you get a different writing experience, but yet still natural, and you don't have to change the way that you're writing to make it work. And it works for you. And just a really nice, and she's somebody in the community that, again, as Esterbrook, we wanted to reach out to and continue to work with and help, nurture and have a good relationship with. It's people that, there's people that know her, and then there's so many people who don't, and they should. So it's a great collaboration. And again, it's another way for us to get into the community more and more.
Absolutely. Can you purchase the nib separate from a pen? Yes,
Currently,
you can, right?
No, you cannot.
Oh, you cannot. So there you go. Don't listen to me.
Don't listen to Brendan on that one. You know why? Because we tried to make it so that it comes with a pen. We don't upsell on that. I mean, there is an upcharge on it, but that upcharge, so people understand, it's a $50 upcharge. People discount the pens at 20%. So your charge for that nib grind, because it's not an extra nib, it's the grind on the nib that you're getting, is $40. If you go to a pen show and you have her grind nib, in that grind, it's $40. So our challenge was pricing it that way so that people understood we're not making money on it. We are just trying to give that experience because of everything that's going on in this world. It magnified what we were trying to do. You can get a custom nib grind, yet without being at a show, because we can't do it at a show. She can't go to a show and grind nibs right now. So it gives her, her skills and her, years of work, a new breath of fresh air and a new set of eyes coming to it, and people enjoying what she does and how she does it. And we're able to share it at the same time and bring the cost the same as you would get at a pen show.
Exactly. And, it's a chance for Gina to continue working. And I love that so much. There couldn't have been a better time to release a journaler nib. I know you guys did it a little while ago, but I mean, it really compensates for the lack of pen shows, as you just mentioned.
Yes.
Carrie, real quick, let's just touch on the JR Pockets real fast. And then let's move on to a couple other brands.
As time flies. So this was modeled after the vintage JR, and we did the clip so that it matches the vintage JR. It is not exact, but this is a modern understanding, modern interpretation of that pen. Length is the same. It's a little bit wider. We made the grip section so that it was a little bit longer. We moved the threading up to the top. We moved the threading further down on the barrel so that when you hold it, when you hold the pen, you're not on the threads. Even though the threads are almost totally unnoticeable because they're flush. It also uses number 5. We put a Joa nib in there so that it is super easy to write with, smooth. And again, it's got a, my mind stopped. And you've got your converter in there as well. Your Schmidt converter.
Harry, did you get your coffee in yet, man?
No, I didn't.
I had one, so number 2 is coming up shortly after this video.
So the 3 colors, we did black, and you can see that the black is not black. It's a blend. It's a nice pearlescent with a little bit of white in the background. The carmine red, which is more of a coral with some white in the background. And then the blue we did with the same chatoyance in it. And we did this one in gold trim.
That's beautiful. Carrie, just let's touch back on the journaler nib real quick. It's drawing a lot of buzz right now. So
Always.
the journaler nib on our website, atlasstationers.com, there's actually an option for the custom journaler nib. It's basically like, you select which pen and then you choose your nib size. If you see it's out of stock, then you have to reach out to us. They are so popular right now. They usually sell out really quickly. Carrie, they come on the Estes, the Camdens, and not the JRs, right?
We are working on the JR. We are working on it. We didn't get the nibs in to have it done on the JRs in time because shipping has been so crazy, and everything that's going on. Nobody wants to continually hear because of COVID, but shipping for us has been a beast, and we just couldn't get it. But we are working on it. She's working on it. I have one sample. I have the sample.
That you're going to
send to me,
right? You're going to
The
send
right
all your
spray.
samples to me at some point? You know, it's holiday season. My birthday's in January.
I'm not going to. I'll send them to you when they're in my bag and we're sitting at the bar. All right.
There you go. I'll accept that as a gift. Don't
Okay.
you worry.
When me, you, and the family are having pizza down the block, then I'll give them to you.
Good, good. Even if it's only for a short minute, I love it. Okay, so
Absolutely.
any other questions about Esterbrook? We do have to move on. I apologize.
Yep.
DM us. You can direct message us, Atlas Stationers, or Carrie, who's at Fountain Pen Day. You can also go to Gina's website, where she'll put a lot of information on it. But again, for the sake of, if you need an Esterbrook pen with the journaler nib, you got to contact us. We'll get you taken care of, okay? Carrie, it was to my understanding that we wanted to do a giveaway live as well as one afterwards. So we got 2 giveaways today. Let's go ahead and knock that out. You were generous enough to give away a...
Okay, we're going to do a Camden. You're going to do your choice, all right? We've got the Back to School, the black and white, and then we've got Spring Break, my favorite. I love this one, in green. You can choose your nib size, and either I'll mail it direct. I'll mail it direct.
Okay.
I can do that.
So
I'm
yeah,
going to mail it direct.
Sure. So we'll do the Camden giveaway after the show, and then what do you want to give away right now?
Oh, the one thing I forgot. Hold on.
I got it. Don't worry. Bada bing, bada boom. The best water bottle out there.
I left it in the office. He's got it. We have one more. We have one more of those bottles left here. It was sent out for photography, so I'll rebox it. So we're going to give one of those out.
Perfect. So yeah, we'll do the Camden after the show, but right now we're going to do one live trivia question. Carrie and I made it abundantly clear to each other that we were going to make the question up on the spot. We did not plan it. I don't know if I know the answer, so Carrie, I'll do my best to look for the correct answer. But how this will work, Carrie's going to ask the question in the chat. The first person to give the correct answer that pops up on either my feed or Carrie's feed will win the Esterbrook water bottle. And it'll be shipped out at no charge. You'll be contacted after the show.
And you know what? When Brendan and I, so everyone can know in the background, we were talking yesterday while I was sitting in traffic on my way home, and he was getting ready to jump on the train. We said, let's think of the question tomorrow to keep it real. So keeping it real, I just came up with a great question. This is why you do it. You ready?
All right. I'm ready.
Make sure it's not in the background. Here's the trivia question. How many mustaches were in the package that Brendan gave me?
Wow.
How's that,
that's
huh?
Killer. That's killer. I got to look down real quick at my pack.
I'm like, wow, we got to come up with one.
Wow, that's brilliant. That's
So
brilliant.
how many, you feel sick? So how many mustaches were in the package? Everyone can screenshot so I look like, you know, ridiculous.
Hey,
it's okay.
Carrie, hold on. Let's Foley twin.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. How you doing? All right. Wait. We have answers blowing up on here. I can't read them.
There's none yet. There's nothing correct.
Really?
Nobody's got it correct. Wow.
Okay,
Carrie, this
so
is
I'm
like
watching.
the hardest trivia question there's been.
Yeah, because you know why? They can't go back. It's live.
Wow, great idea.
Okay. We'll wear them until they come up to right. Oh!
Boom,
Did I see
got
it?
right there. I got J.R. Houghton. Jennifer, that's you. 7. Lucky number 7. You are the winner. There are 7 mustaches. Well, now I've only got 5 in here, but a total of 7. Somebody said 37. That would be the greatest mustache variety pack of all time.
Could you imagine?
So congratulations, Jennifer. You will be contacted after the show to get your Esterbrook water bottle. Carrie, real quick, I know Instagram used to put a time limit of an hour, but I actually went over an hour video the other day. So I think we can go over an hour, but let's still just push forward a little bit. So to try to make up some
We'll push.
time.
I was going to say, let's push it the hour, and then we'll take questions. And if it kicks us off, at least we got through what everyone wanted.
Yeah, we can always hop back on live, actually, if you want to do a part 2 for specific questions, if you're free, because there's so many. So, okay. Next up, we've got Aurora. So, Carrie, what have we got here?
All right. So, Aurora, I brought out the Optimas. You've got some. I've got some.
We all got some.
Yeah. So, what I'm showing are, again, besides what Brendan has, but I wanted to show what we have in stock and can ship immediately. Now, what he's showing, that pink kaleidoscope, what you have is what you have. We have not gotten more of those in. They are just a beast to get from Aurora right now. They are trying their hardest. I know that there are some inbound, not many, but that that is a hard one to get right now, for sure.
Carrie, I've only got one left, to be honest. I know we got our shipment in a few days ago. We're down to literally this last one.
Yeah, well, yeah, you see how many I have in my tray, right? None.
Yeah,
All I
you got
have
a ballpoint?
I have the ballpoint. The ballpoint is awesome. I mean, this is beautiful. And the price point is not for a limited edition, was not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, what is this running off the top of your head?
Retail is $450 on the ballpoint. And the fountain pen is $795.
Beautiful. Such a beautiful pen. 18 karat gold nib.
Twist.
Internal piston.
Yeah. Yeah, the blue we still have some left. We got a second shipment of these in. And everyone will notice that they did the section in the same material now on these kaleidoscopes. Nice translucency on the caps. I mean, really pretty.
Yeah. Dude, Aurora is just such a nice brand. Carrie, I was telling you yesterday, my brother thinks that these Optimas are his favorite pen. His pen collection of all time. So we come across a lot of pens, so that's a big compliment, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a lot of brands in there and a lot of different things coming and going. So
look at that baby right there. My goodness.
The new Giada. There's only 100 of these made. These are limited edition to the U.S. We came up with this color scheme, and Aurora made them for us. So they're only available here in the United States. These retail $795, 18 karat gold nib, and we asked them if they could do what they did with the kaleidoscope and do a matching section. So this is the first matching section, non-kaleidoscope, if you will. So this is actually 2 colors came out so far. So this is the 3rd release from Aurora where they've matched the section.
Wait, so is this part of them?
No.
Is this not part of the
series? The yellow is part of the 365 series.
Gotcha. Because this one's the Giala. This one's the Giada.
Correct.
Okay, okay.
And the Giada is the U.S. one. It's that ocean green color. And again, there's only 100 of these. These retail, again, $795.
All right, I got to ask the chat, is this crispy or saucy? I'll let you know my thoughts in a second. Yeah, this is a sweet one. Look at that color scheme right there, that variation.
Yeah, the material is beautiful. They really have always done a nice job coming up with them.
Perfect. So, yeah, so these two are a part of the same series.
Yes, correct.
Oh, my goodness.
These are your 2 releases so far on the Kaleidoscope series that they're coming out with. And there are other colors coming.
Wow. And all of these come in a really nice gift box. As you saw, Carrie, I think you opened Giada up in it.
Yep. So it comes in like this. Faux leather. And then you have your presentation. And underneath is where they have your booklet, your warranty booklet and stuff.
Perfect. Yeah, I agree. This is saucy. You guys know me too well. That is saucy.
Really beautiful pen.
All right.
And selling quick.
So look at all those Optimas. Carrie, what else do we've got? The Ypsilon demo.
Yeah.
You want to show that?
Yeah, so I got a couple of these sitting here. These also come in a nice box, smaller, for the Ypsilon, but still that same faux leather outside, branding inside. You get your converter, your ink cartridge, snap top, and they did the demonstrator section on these, so it's kind of reverse of what you would normally think. And then, of course, inside you have your converter.
Just
but you
beautiful.
see the whole section is demonstrator. And these come with, I forgot to bring one, but these come with a free bottle of ink. So these retail at $195, but they come with a bottle of Aurora ink to match the pen. And it's the new bottles too, the new bottles, 50 milliliters, that are the heart shape. I know Brendan's scrambling. He's like, I know I have one. So this is the gold trim, and we have silver trim. This is a red one. There's other colors that we have. There's a violet, a dark green, a lighter green. But these are a lot of fun, pretty. They click cap on the back, meaning so when you post it, you get snap, so it locks in place. And it does the same thing on the front. So you know that you closed it securely. So when you're writing with it, because the cap is light, you can click it in place and right away, and it doesn't throw the balance of the pen off at all. These are great workhorse pens. Ypsilons have always been a staple with Aurora.
So here's the older yellow one. This is the new yellow demo.
Mm-hmm.
So perfect. And yeah, really nice value in terms of price. I mean, for about, I think after the 20% off, the what we retail them at, I think they are like 160 or whatnot, which I mean, that's a really nice price to get into the Aurora brand and kind of get the experience. And really nice color collections as always. As Carrie said, you get the matching bottle of ink with each pen, which is another like $25 value. So
$30 for that new bottle.
Killer, man. Killer. And keep in mind, everybody, we're running a really big show special. Go on our website, atlasstationers.com, or DM us, direct message us for a coupon code. It is a really nice deal for today only. It'll end at midnight or 11:59 p.m. Central Time. So this would be a great opportunity to get into the brand at a really good deal. So perfect. Carrie, anything else for Aurora? I know we're kind of going through quickly because we want to focus heavily on the ystudio, which is brand new to us at Atlas.
I think with Aurora, I think we're good, but people should know when you look, or people will watch later, what you see in this tray are things we have in stock. So if Atlas doesn't have it or they're running low, these are things that we have in stock and can ship immediately beyond what we have.
Absolutely. Especially, you know, if we only have a medium nib size in one of them and you're looking for the fine, just hit us up as soon as possible. We'll get you taken care of.
We swap them right out.
Perfect. All right, Carrie, let's move into another famous brand, Montegrappa out of Italy. First up on the list, I don't know if you have one of these. I know I do. The Venus de Milo, one of the biggest showpieces we have in store. Absolutely gorgeous.
For those who haven't seen, I do have one. I wanted to show the box. It's good. Yeah. So this is the box that pen he's holding comes in. And these are beautiful. I mean, this is like all about presentation. This is the box. Marbled looking finish throughout. I mean, it's gorgeous. And then you open it. And out she comes. Underneath the padding is all the information. There's the polishing cloth, how they made it. It gives you details about the materials. You know, it's the blend of materials that they did so that you could do the sculpture, this three-dimensional sculpture. The clip is beautiful too. It's very unique, large, and of course 18 karat gold nib. But these were really, this was a beautiful piece that they had done. Such detailing, and because Montegrappa does this kind of thing, you know, in-house with artisans and stuff, they're able to make this kind of stuff.
This is amazing.
Yeah, beautiful. There's only, I forgot how many of these they actually made, but they did make them they made them in rollable and fountain pen. Very limited. Beautiful, again, beautiful presentation. Wonderful collector's piece.
Perfect. Carrie, next up, the Harry Potters.
Harry Potter. Ink is in the house.
Woo-hoo! Hey!
So I'll let everybody see. I gotta get one of these open. When they ship them overseas, they like these boxes are made to be shipped far distances. So they did engraving on the top. All right, if I can get it out. Sorry. So actually engraved on the top of the cap. There we go.
Wow.
So for the houses, the labeling, and the colors. Off the top of my head, I forgot all of the colors, but they do obviously, I guess there's yellow. This one looks cool in the bottle.
So yellow, I think, is Hufflepuff.
Yes.
Did they name them? Did they brand it to match the pen?
This one's red, so this is Gryffindor red.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this one?
Green is Slytherin. Red or orange is Gryffindor. Blue is Ravenclaw. Yellow, which I think is that one, is Hufflepuff.
And the you can see the yellow ink, which is something they've never.
Wow, that's a cool bottle. Wow. So those are available right now, Carrie, correct? So if anyone hits us up, we can grab those?
Absolutely. And I forgot to tell you about this. We were supposed to rent this morning. The cases came in.
Oh, sick.
They're all single pen cases, but they're done in leather, and they're embossed, embossed. Obviously, the back has the Montegrappa and the Harry Potter, and then the front has the different house animals, things, logos.
Mascots, logos. I
Yeah,
don't know what they're called. If anybody knows what the actual like insignia is called, or the animals, are they called animals? I don't know.
that's a good question. We're caught on
If
that.
anybody knows, it seems like we've got a few Harry Potter fans in here. Do you have swatches of that ink in the store? We don't even have those in store yet. I actually think we had them on order, but I think they just arrived to Carrie. So we should be getting them hopefully soon.
Yeah, they should be arriving to you, but these are in stock. So anybody that wants them, make sure, this is the time, especially if you wanted to match it with the pen. For those who haven't seen, again, here's a pen that's in the box. I mean, this is how they're packaged. Everything has to be approved, remember, from Warner Brothers when Montegrappa did this. So this isn't like Montegrappa's vision of just exactly how they thought it might be, but Warner Brothers is in the middle telling them exactly what they want it to be. So there were many prototypes they went through where Montegrappa had to go back and redesign, redo stuff. So if I can get it out of the bag.
That's beautiful.
So
Carrie, you know what I'm thinking real quick?
Yep.
Let's do another live video right after for Ystudio.
Okay, let's do that.
So we don't have to rush it, because Ystudio is pretty unbelievable too. So yeah, we can take our time here if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So that one is the 4 houses. So that's the Hogwarts one. That's like the most popular one. We're sold out of those, but we can get them, correct, Carrie?
Correct. We have in stock. These can ship. You'll have them before Christmas.
Perfect. I'm sold out of Gryffindor, but Carrie, do you have one with you there?
Yeah. You want me to get it to show?
If you don't mind, yeah, I'll show the close up. I'm sold out of Gryffindor. People like the good guys, which I think in Harry Potter, Gryffindor is considered the good house. So this is a steel nib for whoever was asking. It's a very, very traditional imprint from Montegrappa. These retail, I want to say maybe like $450, something like that, maybe $475, but you get a really nice deal today.
Fresh out of the bag. And they come in rollerball and ballpoint, everyone should remember. So if you have a fan that wants it and they're not a fountain pen person, you can get rollerball or ballpoint. So this is what did somebody get? Gryffindor.
Gryffindor, yep.
And you can see how the inlay on the clips match the body of the pen color.
Carrie, real quick, do you know the retail price of the fountains? I know we do $3.96 every day, but we've also got that really nice coupon code today.
Yep. Yeah, so I think it's right. So then it would be $4.95 just a regular retail on these.
Fantastic. So roller, ballpoint, and fountain pen. Carrie, this has to be one of the bigger holiday season gift ideas that I think a lot of people could explore. I mean, we sell a ton. We've got Harry Potter puzzles here, and it is unbelievable how many fans there are for Harry Potter. And I understand. My sister's a huge fan, and I kind of like the series as well, assuming you have about 400 hours to either read the books or watch all the movies.
Yeah, absolutely. So and they came out with the ink just in the nick of time. So.
And how much are those ink bottles retailing for?
$40 or $39.95.
Okay, what about the pen sleeve?
The pen sleeve is $230, I believe.
Okay.
It comes in a brown also. The brown we're out of stock on at the moment. We're waiting for more. We don't know if they'll be here in time. But the black we do have in stock.
Okay. Perfect. Let me make sure I've got everything. A lot of people were chatting here. Yeah, they are steel nibs. We will work on getting swatches. Clearly, that'll take some time, though. We'd have to get the inks in first. Excuse me. I'm not too sure if you guys have swatches or if you'll throw them up on your website.
We don't, but we did send a set out. We just don't know how quickly it'll be done.
Okay. Perfect. Any sheening properties that you know of?
Not that we know of yet. So it's kind of still a mystery, but I mean, we have shipped out a ton of these inks. So it will,
So
Stay to
you'll
social
start seeing
media.
them pop up. Yeah, exactly. So give it a few more days. I know it's brand new to the market. You'll start seeing some people posting it, some influencers, things like that.
Yep.
Fantastic. Carrie, anything else for the Harry Potter series?
No, I think that's it for now. I mean, we finally got everything here. The only thing, like I said, we're out of stock on is the brown version of this case. So, but
Sure.
they will be in, just not before Christmas.
And out of the Slytherin ballpoint. Everything else we're good to rock though. All
Yes,
fountains,
correct.
all rollers, all ballpoints except the Slytherin ballpoint. So
That's the only one.
fantastic. Carrie, now let's move into let's jump the gun a little bit. I'm going to shift around the agenda. I want to stay in theme with kind of a themed pen, and the next one is the Lord of the Rings. I don't think I had this on the agenda, but this is a pen that I think we definitely need to talk about.
That's the one with the and the ring actually removes from the
Mhm.
top.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that was really well done by them. We sold quite a few of those, you know, for collectors, because it was a little bit different than what I think people expected. You know, doing the matte finish gave it more, you know, that sedate kind of thing. Because when we have limited, you know, I mean, obviously these are the Harry Potter is much brighter. We did like a Ten Commandments; they're brighter and more in your face, and they kept that Lord of the Rings really, you know, under the radar, if you will.
Yeah, agreed. And when I
Beautiful
saw this,
box
I
too.
was
I
like,
love
oh
them.
my goodness. Don't worry, the pen is not broken. This is actually the finial that sits like that, and you screw the cap back on. Let me show the nib real quick, Carrie, and then we can carry along. And I'll show an up close of the pen. This retails, I think, close to 500 if I'm not mistaken. That is a beautiful pen. My goodness.
And that has the Joe nib on it as well, the number 6 Joe nib that because Montegrappa switched over, so that the Fortunas that we have here now, the Zero and the Lord of the Rings, all use that great Fortuna nib. And that eye glows. If you put a black light up to that eye, it illuminates.
That's crazy. Nothing like writing, under a black light.
Yeah.
Cool. People are asking, do people actually write with these pens or just collect them? That varies. It varies.
Yeah, it definitely does. You have plenty of people that write with them. They get them and just open them up, ink them up, and they want to use them. They want that experience, and they want to, you know, use their collectible. So
Perfect. All right, Carrie, on to the next. This is a pretty big release from Montegrappa, the Zero Cityscape and the Zero Caramel.
yeah.
What do we got here?
So we started with when the Zero, the new profile from Montegrappa came out. We wanted to do something of our own, and we came up with this material, which is a Montegrappaite, and Montegrappa is now making their own materials in house, their own blends, colors. So we just put a color scheme together and had them mock it up, send us a sample, and this is how it came out. So we were really pleased with this color. You can see that the detail, like there's a sapphire crystal on the top that's above the new logo that they're using, and on the bottom as well. And it's cool because you can see the material, because the material here is obviously striped, but when it all comes together, you can see that through the glass and the logo. All the edges that they've chamfered. I mean, they really went more towards, for people who are watch enthusiasts, they kind of went that route where they wanted attention to detail, where the clip, you know, it's got a satin finish and then it's a polished finish on the chamfering, more satin finish on the side. Same thing on your finial, where it's satin here, but when you look at the edge, you know, you've got that polish all the way around. Using a number 6 Joe nib, of
Beautiful
course.
detail. I didn't know about the finials. I never really checked on that. That is killer.
Yeah, they did a really beautiful job on this. And of course, they carried on from Fortuna's, the Maya series, where they put like a silicone insert for the threading. You can see it right there perfectly. And that's so when you post it, you can post your pen, and it posts deep. Sorry, let me do that again. It posts deep enough that you can use it, post it if you want, but you won't scratch the material. So it's protecting the material at the same time.
Wow.
And block threading, so that you're not, you know, when you have your fingers on these threads, because they're flat and smooth, you don't notice them. So the next color we did was what we call a purple, a line of orange, some white, and we called it Cityscape. So it's like a city skyline at night. I'm trying to catch the light just right. There we
Dude,
go.
that is beautiful. Wow.
sections, of course, same material.
Wow, wow, wow. What do these retail at? $4.95?
Yes. Yep. $4.95, and you can upgrade to a gold nib, which is 14 karat, and it becomes $6.95. $6.95, $7.95. Let me double check. But
I like the options, the variability of doing the gold or the steel. I mean, there are people who prefer steel nibs. There's people who prefer gold nibs.
yeah. And again, because Montegrappa went to the Joe nib, it makes the steel nib much more, palatable as far as if you really want gold. A Joe steel nib is just so good that, you're like, okay. These also come in rollerball and ballpoint. Rollerball and ballpoint in these also.
Someone's saying you should do the Cityscape and rhodium trim. Do you ever consider? Would you guys ever consider doing a rhodium trim zero?
Yeah, absolutely. We've looked at many different varieties of these. Different trims. We've looked at blacked out trims, rose gold trims, gold trim, and of course silver trim. So we try and match to what people really are looking for. You're never going to hit the mark, but we do try and experiment as much as we can to give people what they want.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Yeah, cartridge converter on the Cityscape. So really good stuff there. Carrie, I'm checking our agenda. What do we got up next? The Dalmatian.
Yeah, Dalmatian. These I know you have some. We still have a few left of these. This was a limited run that we did. I think there's only 80 of these in the Dalmatian. This is the Fortuna body, number 6 Joe nib that's on here for Montegrappa. And this is a material that we selected when we were in Italy last year and had them make just limited runs based on how much material they had left. So they could only make 80 pens from the amount that they had. We said, okay, make 80 of these. So we had them make them, and that was that. So there's still a few left. But typical Montegrappa, where your converter, it actually is a threaded version of the Schmidt converter, so that when you screw it down, it seats in and you know that everything is seated well. Simple to clean. And it just writes. All nib sizes, extra fine, medium, broad, and stub.
Perfect. Really well done, or job well done on this. As I was discussing, I know we saw the marshmallow earlier, I think this year, maybe at the end of last year, which sold out. And now we've got something a little more conservative, just the variations of black, white, gray. So yeah, we do have a couple of these left, as Carrie stated. Really sick pens. Carrie, next up, and I apologize for kind of blowing through these, but let's do the Elmo graffiti real quick, and then we'll cap it off with the Maya celluloids.
Okay. Which one do you have?
I've got the yellow, the iris.
Oh my!
I might also have. Would you have any? I might have one more in the drawer right below. Actually,
I do. I'm gonna go grab one because I totally forgot to grab that. I'm gonna get the blue one.
Yeah, perfect. And I'll actually show you all the presentation real quick. Really nice. So it comes in this box. Well, this is the sleeve. Let me actually get the box out. Comes in this box right here. Standard Montegrappa box.
All right.
Carrie, I've also got the green one too.
Perfect. I got the blue.
Oh, you got the blue. Hey, it's perfect. The trilogy.
Here we go. So this is more, material that Montegrappa came up with. And this is the blue. You can see it's got like colors of pink through it, a little bit of green rodent. They did the section, of course, as well. And following this with suit, the same number 6 Joe nib. This one's got a big 1.1 stub on there.
So these are amazing. One thing to make clear real quick, Carrie, is that the variation is different with all of the different models. So what you see here might not be the one you get. So just understand that some of them might have more of the underlined color. Like for this one, the yellow could have more purple, could have more, I think it's just purple, what appears to be black. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, they're all a little bit different. But that's what makes the pen yours. Like this one's got like that one blue, solid part of blue stripe going right down the middle.
Yeah, agreed. So they're all unique. So no one will have the exact same one that you have. All right. So we're actually going to end the video here just for the sake of time. Carrie, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, we're good now. We're good now. Carrie, let's jump into the crunching on time if they're going to boot us. So last up is the Maya celluloids. And then we'll go live right after this, and we can take as much
Yep,
time
I can
as
hear
we
you.
need
Can you not hear me?
to field
Hold on, I'm
questions
back.
about these brands as well as go over ystudio. So what's up with the Maya celluloids?
Yeah. Okay. These are beautiful. This is some of the last of celluloid that Montegrappa has because they're not making celluloid anymore. Too dangerous. It's flammable and but gorgeous, gorgeous material. We had these made for the U.S.
Wow.
There is 100 of each of these colors. They come in extra fine, medium, broad stub, as well as a flex nib as well. One of these, and they are cartridge converter, so they're super easy to clean. Very easy to clean.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. And these are done also with that liner inside that I was telling you before. You see, there you go. See that white? It's soft. So that if you want to post it, because this is a celluloid pen, I don't post them, but you can post it without scratching it. Everything on here, all sterling silver finishing on these parts. I'm going to try and find a flex nib. I thought I picked one of these up. The yellow is gorgeous too. I mean, you can see in the light, the way the light hits it, it just changes its view every time. Regular nib. Here's the black and white. I love the black and white. Oh, and this one is a flex nib. Now, these are done in the 14 karat. This is what they call, this is a Joa version of the flex. You see the cutouts on the side?
Wow.
So that's what gives it a little,
yeah, we
it's
do
not
not
flex, so don't mash it down,
we will
people.
drop ship
But it
those
lets you
straight
have a
from
little
Carrie.
more flair to your writings when you're doing a signature or the first
like
letter of what you're writing. You can lean into it and get some beautiful line variation out of it. But this celluloid is... Yep.
Boom, there you go. That's killer.
Yeah, $9.95
so,
is
Carrie,
retail.
Perfect.
You and I
so
spoke, so if anyone is interested in these,
real quick,
Atlas is doing a great price for these, and they will arrive to you before Christmas. Any orders that come over the weekend, we're going to ship out Monday, second day air automatically.
Which you can find on our website, or you can also DM us for the coupon code.
Yep.
So, Carrie, I'm going to go ahead. We'll end this video. We're going to go live. I'm going to post this
Correct.
video to our page. We'll go live again shortly after. Doubled up audio. Carrie, I think one of us is lagging. So, yeah, so we'll end the video. We'll go live here in 1 second to answer any questions you have about the three brands as well as go over ystudio. So, perfect. Carrie, I'll see you in a second.
Yep.
Peace.